Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for February 28th to March 6th. Before I get started, just want to let you know that I have a bit of a cold, so I may sound a little funny, and I apologize for any sniffling or coughing or breaks that I may have to take a sip of water. I apologize ahead of time for that. Okay. So you have a really awesome week, actually, and I think March is going to be really awesome for you too. One of the really profound messages I heard as I was tuning into your energy was to not worry about whether something you're creating. So I feel like some of you are creating something, maybe starting a business. There may be like some creative project that you're putting out, something that you're doing or going after or pursuing. And what I heard was, the strong message that I heard was, don't compare yourself to other people in the sense that, don't worry if it's already been done. Don't worry if it's something that's like, you feel like you're in this pool of all these other people that are doing the exact same thing. What I'm hearing is that it's not about that it's about your energy. It's about what you're attracting. And it doesn't matter if you're doing the same thing as a whole bunch of other people. To be completely honest, whatever you do, you're always going to find there's this huge field of so many other people doing it. And I found that personally in my own life too. You think that you start something and then you find this, there's this big community of everybody else doing it, and you think, how am I going to be seen and how am I going to be successful at this when it kind of feels like it's already been done and someone has already got there. So I'm hearing this message of don't focus on that. Don't worry about that. Just to focus on you kind of putting your best foot forward and aligning your energy to having that passion and that drive and that love for what you do. And it will come to you. You'll attract it regardless of what the outside circumstances are. So that's kind of what I'm hearing here. And so if some of you are kind of feeling nervous or, a bit blocked, you're kind of getting in your own way about putting something forward or kind of executing on something because of that, or even debating if you should even start something because of that. I'm hearing from spirit, don't let that be a reason. Don't use that as a reason because you can attract it regardless of that. So that's what I heard. I love this. So this is your theme for this week. Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Yeah. So believe that, there is enough for you too. There is a place for you too. And this is interesting because I think this came up either in Sagittarius or Gemini's video last week. So I'm going to use it for you too as well. There's this really beautiful quote or saying, and I'm going to butcher it. I'm not going to get it right, but by Elizabeth Gilbert. I really love this because I think it just emulates kind of this message, but she was kind of saying, that people kind of come to her and ask her the same exact thing, it's already been done. And she just says, but it hasn't been done by you. So I feel like that is just being able to embody that philosophy that, I can do it too, that there's enough room in this world. There's enough space in this world for me to also contribute to the same field or, just have my own unique spin on it or just the way that I do it. Have it be authentic to you, that when I can allow myself to do that and let go of any comparisons or expectations of myself of needing to be different or unique compared to another person, and just let myself express and worry about what comes towards me, surrender that to the universe, the abundant universe will provide. So I feel like that is your task for this week, to just surrender how something is going to show up and to just give yourself permission to go full force into whatever it is that you're creating or that you're doing. Allow yourself to just create and don't worry about how it's going to come and if it's going to come, that kind of stuff, because it's all going to be about energy. Aligning your energy to abundance is all you need to do, is what I'm hearing. So, okay, let's go into your tarot here. Oh, wow. Movement forward. So progress. I feel like there's a lot of progress. Results. I feel like you're going to see a result on something. Look at that. 8 of water and then 6 of earth. I feel like these two go together here. Okay. I'm telling you this. 6 of earth, 8 of water. So you're going to be moving away from something that you have outgrown. Some kind of foundation, some kind of community group, some kind of tribe that I feel like is no longer resonating with you. And you're going to be walking away from it. At least you're emotionally walking away from it for now. But something that always, kind of changes on the inside is going to change on the outside as well. So some of you also, what I'm hearing is whatever changes that are going on within you, some of you are going to also find. So I'm kind of seeing that some of you are walking away from some kind of group, some kind of community, some kind of place that you have been, place where you have been kind of established a sense of a home or foundation. There's something about it that's shifting and changing, and it might have already happened, but it's no longer fitting with you. But simultaneously, as that is kind of shifting out of your life, there are new foundations, new communities, a new tribe that's kind of coming in here for you that is going to match you at the vibration that you're at now. So let's see what we're going into at the end of the week for Aquarius. You're leaving a lot behind, and I feel like you're also leaving a lot of baggage behind too. Look at that. 2 of fire, all about choices, movement, going in another direction, having faith and trust in this new direction. I feel like there may be some kind of opportunity that comes in here for you as well. There may be some kind of blessing or gift. 6 of earth sometimes is also generosity, resources, some kind of assistance or help to help you kind of move forward. There's a lot of movement forward here. So there's something definitely coming in here for you, either spiritually, either some kind of progress that's being made, some kind of forward movement. And it's all a result of where you're putting your energy. If you've been building, you've been kind of calling it in and cultivating something, then it's definitely coming in. And I kind of feel like the energy is picking up here. March is going to be a transformative month. I can already tell that it's going to be a month of like rapid healing, rapid movement, like things kind of suddenly and quickly shifting and changing for some of us. So I feel like the speed is kind of picking up here, especially in March. So what do we need to know about the Chariot here for Aquarius? Five of air. All right. Wow. Okay, we also have the 8 of air and the sun. How interesting. Can we look at these? Okay, so I feel like this is all about coming out of a sense of restriction, because the 5 of air is all about, I feel like there may be some people around you, they may try to confuse you. And that confusion might leave you feeling like you are stuck. But then we have the sun card here. So I feel like there's a healing or clarity coming in here. There's like the sun being shined on some kind of dynamic or something that you've been in. I feel like some of you have been in this place for quite some time. With the 5 of air and the 8 of air, it's almost like you've had to balance the people around you, or maybe like energies that are around you that have made you feel very confused and very stuck with where you are for a really, really long time. And there's some kind of healing, there's some kind of resolution coming in from that. So wherever you feel like you've been stuck, wherever you feel like you've been blocked, wherever it's felt confusing, there's something coming in that's going to clear it up for you, or you're going to allow yourself to release it. You're going to allow yourself to just let it go because you see that it's not serving you, especially with that 8 of water here. And then we have the Chariot. So you're moving forward. You're like moving away from that energy. There's a big shift happening here, and you're shifting away from something. And so that could be what this is, there could be this community that you've been in or some kind of group where it's kind of made you feel maybe confused, or there maybe resulted in a lot of internal conflict. Not sure what to do. Maybe a lot of people just have a lot of different opinions, and a lot of people wanting to knock you off of your rightful path, not wanting you to go in a certain direction and the direction that you're meant to go in. And I'm also hearing the word discreet. So I feel like some of you are being very discreet about your plans, about where you're going or where you're heading or what you're building, because other people's opinions may leave you feeling very blocked and confused, like there's no way out. So I feel like you're walking away from that. And there's something moving and shifting there. And I love that we have the Sun card, because this is about joy and happiness, and also standing in your power. This is the solar plexus energy. So working with the solar plexus is going to be important, healing it, because that's where we get that inner strength from. That's where we get our connection to our identity, what is right for us, what is in alignment for us on an authentic level. So healing the solar plexus is going to be really helpful. It's also going to give us confidence, confidence in going after the things that we really want in our life. Okay, so now we have the Five of Earth. And I feel like this is something that's going to be healing for you. This is what you're kind of coming out of. I feel like you might have been in a place that has left you feeling stuck, confused, and feeling like you're out without something. Whether that's resources, money, a career, a job, whatever that is, this is the time where things are really starting to heal for you, and you can move to a place where you feel better supported. I feel like things are just kind of starting to really come into alignment for you. You may see signs of that already in your life, where it may not be on a monumental level, but the fact that you even see, little clues and signs and, other areas in your life improving in that way is a sign that your manifestations are coming, that it's just going to grow and build. It has to start somewhere. So I feel like a lot of you, your stability, your finances, your growth, your ability to kind of feel like you can provide, that you can have enough to sustain yourself, but to also kind of experience life in a bigger and grander scale. I feel like a lot of you are coming out of a place of playing small, maybe even like kind of dreaming for things that are like you could have more, like you could do more, but allowing ourselves to embrace that, allowing ourselves to embrace, or even the idea that more is possible for us. Okay, let's go into Five of Earth. What else do we need to know about the Five of Earth for Aquarius? Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have the Two of Water and the Page of Fire. So this could be someone kind of coming in and... Okay, I'm hearing that... Interesting. Okay, so this may only resonate with some of you. I'm hearing that some of you may have this experience with another person, for example, because this is a relationship here with the Two of Water. So with the Five of Earth, the Two of Water, the Page of Fire, it feels like there is a new beginning. There's a new beginning, not just for you, but there's a new beginning for your person as well. So whoever is I feel like some of you are on this journey of, kind of finding this soulmate or, mirror soul, whatever it is, I feel like it's so complicated. I'm just going to say, whatever the situation is there for you in your love life, with your partner, with your person, you are both going through this new beginning stage. With the Page of Fire, it's like both of you are kind of starting again, because in different ways, maybe not the exact same story, but in its own way, both of you have experienced some sort of lack in your life, like some kind of, I'm missing something, I didn't get something, or there's something missing in my life on a profound level, like in the same, I may not, again, be the same story or the same exact thing that's missing, but the magnitude of what it is and how it affects one's life is mirrored. And I feel like there's something coming into balance, something being healed in that way for both of you. So for whoever that resonates, just know that something is kind of happening there, and it's like being mirrored. Your person is going through the same thing in that way as well. So wherever you feel like something's kind of coming back into balance, it's being mirrored in the other, in your person as well. So let's keep going here. Let's go into the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Water. I feel like some of you are also, you're kind of moving away from something, but you have something with you, right? So he has his like treasure with him. So this could be either wisdom, the wisdom from your life experiences, or some kind of support. I really like that there's a treasure chest right next to him, because when you move on, or when you move forward, or when you kind of like go on this new journey of yours, you're not doing it without anything. You have some kind of support. You have something to sustain you as you go on this next journey or this next path. So I hope that's reassuring for some of you, that as you're going, when it comes time for some of you, when it comes time to kind of set onto this new journey, this new path, because I know you can feel it coming, that when you do, just rest assured that when that happens, you'll have something with you that will help to, that will support you. You'll have something that will kind of sustain you as you go on this next journey. You're not going to be without. And I kind of feel like the Six of Earth is generosity. Something, Spirit is kind of giving you something. You're going to get some kind of gift or blessing that you can take with you, because I feel like some of you are calling that in. So this is generosity from Spirit, giving you something that you can take with you as you go on your next journey. Let's keep going here. What do we need to know about the Eight of Earth, Aquarius? Look at that. Ace of Fire. Believe in yourself. Believe in whatever you're creating. Believe in your ideas, your passions, your instincts, your intuition. Some things you may have to walk alone. And I kind of feel like I'm hearing stand by your conviction, stand in your power. We also have the Emperor here. Be a leadership. You're stepping into like this leadership role in more ways than one. One is that you're being a leader in your own life. You're taking matters into your own hands based off of what you want. So it's nothing anyone can give you or do for you. It's something that you're doing for yourself because you want that for yourself. And it's okay if other people don't see it, they don't agree with it, because the Emperor can stand on his own. He can kind of hold his own, and he knows what he wants for his life, and he can command it. And then there's that Strength card. So having that courage, having that boldness to walk forward. And I love how we have two lions here. Yeah, this is really beautiful. Maybe some of you have Leo placements as well. But this is also about going after what you're worth. I feel like there's something here about having the courage to claim your worth. Kind of being bold and loud and proud about it. Like, this is what I'm worth. This is what I'm going after, and I'm not going to settle anymore for anything below that. Like, I'm not going to play small, and I'm not going to lower myself, because the people that I want, the people I wish to come with me, won't do the work. They won't rise to the place that I'm at in order to come with me. So I feel like you're going to be making some kind of judgment call here about that. I feel like you're going to really be a bit like, you take your emotions out of it with that Queen of Air. You're going to tune into your own wisdom, and you're going to look at the reality of a situation. I feel like you're going to see things, you're going to accept the truth for what they are. And that's hard sometimes. And that's why we have the Strength card here. We have a lot of independent cards here. So I feel like you're going to be very discerning. You're going to be very aware. You're not going to jump into things. You're not going to be emotional, impulsive about things. That's the Queen of Air. But the Queen of Air is also really good at getting to the truth, accepting things for what they are, not needing to necessarily change people, not needing to tell people what they should be or what they shouldn't be, but seeing them for who they are. And that's like seeing the truth and making a choice for yourself, what's best for you based off of what you see. So that's going to be coming up here for you. And that is what's going to kind of help you to move forward, make your decision, choose, this new direction in your life here. And then we go into Two of Fire, making a choice, going into this new direction, and maybe sometimes kind of walking it somewhat alone and in the beginning at first, trusting the path ahead. And you may only be able to see the first 2 feet in front of you, and you might not be able to see everything. What do we need to know about the Two of Fire for Aquarius? Wow, look at that. Ace of Air. Clarity about your direction. Clarity about where you're going. And again, you may not be able to see more than 2 feet in front of you, but there's going to be a confidence to you. There's going to be a inner knowing. And I feel like you're going to really trust that inner knowing. You're going to be really trusting your mind, trusting your intuition, and trusting your wisdom. You're going to be using everything that you learned up until now and taking that with you in this new chapter, in this new path of yours. And it's going to serve you really, really well. You also may be surprised at how far you are in your life. You may not, there may be some things, sometimes if we're like in that 5 of Earth, we think like, oh, everybody else is so much farther than me. But on a spiritual level, some of you may be way more advanced than some other people around you. Like you have certain gifts and skills and talents that, far exceed some of the individuals that are around you. And you're going to start to see that. You're going to start to see how far you've actually really come. Wow, beautiful. By trusting yourself and believing in yourself, you're going to claim that abundance. You're going to be really, really happy too. There's a lot of abundance cards here. We have the Buffalo Spirit, the 9 of Earth. This is also financial freedom, independence, being able to stand on your own and being able to, I feel like you're carrying a torch for yourself. And I almost kind of feel a bit emotional even saying that. I think that this is about a loyalty to yourself, but not in an ego narcissistic way. This is about honoring yourself. This is about honoring what you really want for yourself. Maybe some of you have felt like, maybe some of you have been in a place in your life where you kind of maybe were waiting for other people to kind of acknowledge you, notice you, and maybe even come rescue you in some way. And we all do that. But I think that your path, your spiritual path, your healing has taught you to really value what it means to rescue yourself and to value yourself enough to give yourself the things that you truly want. Your higher self wants you to embody, wants that path, like honoring that path. Honoring your inner child. What are the things that maybe we didn't get when we were growing up, and now we want to go back and give to ourselves things that we always felt like we deserved. So there's a beautiful self-love kind of energy that I'm getting from this 9 of Earth, where you are giving yourself everything that you've ever wanted and not needing it from anybody else or not needing it from the outside world. And so you're embodying this whole new sense of like inner power and strength and independence. Very, very beautiful. And I feel like it's kind of hidden right now too. Like I don't feel like you can see a lot of what is coming towards you, but it's coming. I'm also hearing that some of you may have felt really confused why some things just weren't working out. Why sometimes in your life where you might have been doing like a job or been doing like a degree and or just doing something, like whatever it was you were doing in the past, why sometimes things just never felt like they were clicking or that they were fitting. And I think sometimes when we can internalize that, like what's wrong with me, or like, why can't I do this? Or why isn't this working for me? And I'm hearing that it was there was never anything wrong with you, that you might have just been picking up. For some of you, you may just be like picking up that on a soul level, that there was something that you were just not resonating with. And sometimes that experience needs to be there to catalyze the search, to catalyze the journey, to help us, to kind of make us uncomfortable to the point where we start kind of looking for, well, what's wrong? What's the matter? Like, why am I not happy? Why is this not fitting? And so that's kind of what leads you down this path to yourself. And so I'm kind of hearing from Spirit to refocus your mind on, refocus your perspective on maybe some of the things in the past that didn't work out, that didn't kind of go according to plan, because it's in that discomfort. It's in that when things didn't work out, that it catalyzed us to kind of go find what will work, or to go on that search. And so you were never in the wrong place. You were never on the wrong path. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so we have the transformation. So being able to create your life out of your own skills, your talents, your abilities. Very powerful is what I'm hearing. Some of you are very powerful, and you've been powerful from childhood. And a lot of you are tuning in and tapping into that power because it's your time. This feels so powerful right now, this energy that I'm feeling. It's like some of you are really waking up to who you are. You're waking up to what you can do. You're waking up and you're going to see it. Put one foot in front of the other and it'll just show up for you. Like you'll start to see it more and more and more. Don't stay in one place. Don't stay stagnant. It's not going to show up overnight. It may not, happen like, all of a sudden. Sometimes it does, sometimes these things do happen all of a sudden. But even if it doesn't, just keep going, just keep moving forward, because you're getting to know your real potential. You're getting to know your real power. And as you keep going, you will have this beautiful 9 of Pentacles and then 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Water here. So this is happiness. This is joy. This is kind of finding where you belong. This is also finding a sense of home within yourself, feeling at peace within yourself, feeling at home, contentment, having everything that you could possibly want and not really needing more. Not that you're not going to strive for more or want to have more experiences that continue to expand and grow, but you'll be in a place in your life where there won't be this feeling of like, I'm suffering, like I'm suffering without this one thing in my life that my soul is yearning for. That will be it's almost like the last piece being fit into place. So you can navigate your life more from a sense of fulfillment and gratitude and love and joy and happiness and abundance, rather than feeling lack and, feeling left out or like something doesn't entirely fit. Communication. I feel like a lot of you are I feel like this is more about you being really in tune with your intuition and your mind. Again, your mind is going to be really, really powerful. You're going to be downloading a lot of information and you're going to be seeing a lot of things clearly. Something is going to be cleared up for you here. What do we need to know about the messenger of air for Aquarius this week? Wow, King of Earth. So this could be another person, honestly. There could be someone who is a King of Earth coming. This is a King of Pentacles coming in to speak to you. And he has the 10 of Air. So this could be a relationship. Again, we did have love here with the 2 of Cups. So for some of you, this could be a relationship and someone coming in as the King of Earth. Very stable, long-term. Maybe there's some kind of communication, some kind of message about something long-term. Yeah. Because this 10 of Water and the King of Earth, I mean, this is someone who is like serious, right? Like this isn't just a fling. Let me pick one more. What else do we need to know about this? Messenger of Air, King of Earth, and 10 of Water for Aquarius. Wow, how powerful. Look at that. The Hierophant. This is divinely guided. This is destiny. Yeah. This is something that spirit wants to happen. This is something that spirit is guiding, protecting. This isn't just you and this person, right? Like this is like this is more than what meets the eye. Okay. So this isn't just you and your partner. This is like a spiritual destiny. This is a path. It sounds funny because it feels like, in this relationship that it's just our relationship and this is just what it's been, but this is not about you guys in a way. It's almost like this is more about spiritual union, spiritual mission, a spiritual path. So like in the greater scheme of things, this is more than just like a relationship on a 3D level on in a simplified term. This is more about what it symbolizes, what it means, the power of love, the power of God, the power of life and what's possible, miracles, and how we're not alone. So for some of you, that's not going to resonate with everyone, but for some of you, I feel like that's something that you needed to hear, that if you're feeling kind of doubtful, or if you're feeling like, I don't know how something is going to work or how something's going to come together. You don't need to worry about how something's going to come together because Spirit's got this. Yeah. Seven of Water, the bottom of the deck, is having a lot of choices and options. Your world is opening up and you're going to feel like you have so many more options in your life than what you have before. So pretty much the exact opposite of this Eight of Air. I think you're freeing yourself from this. You're coming out of this sense that like I'm stuck and I can't move, I can't go anywhere. And I feel like there's the people around you that have kept you they wanted you to believe that, because if you believe that, and you give your power away to them. You give your power away to that idea that you're stuck and that you don't have a choice. But you're freeing yourself from that. You're liberating yourself from that idea. You're giving yourself an option. And it may take some courage. It may take some strength to really embody that and stand up for yourself. But you can do that. Like, look at you. You're the Emperor and you're the Queen of Air here. So it's really powerful. And now your world is opening up with that Seven of Water, with choices, with options. And it's just a matter about what you want and what you want to choose. What is in alignment for you? Okay, let's go into your oracle cards. A message from your higher self. Message from Spirit. Message from the Earth. How's the Earth supporting Aquarius? Wow, this is interesting. You're getting all twos. I think two is really important. There may be something really significant about a relationship this week. I mean, something may come to light. There may be communication. There may be something about a relationship happening here. Message from the ancestors for Aquarius. Message from your future self. Okay, so let's look into the messages from the higher self here. Wow, oh my God. Okay. Discord and home. So I kind of feel as though, I mean, this could quite literally be something in your home that is off balance. There could be arguing or fighting or something like that. I'm going to pull one more here because this is a message from your higher self. But I feel like there's also something here about kind of acknowledging where something has been off balance for some of you in the home space. Like there's something that's kind of, I feel like this is where something is being a bit kind of shaken up, like there's a foundation being shaken up or something that needs to be healed. Some kind of resolution that is coming in here. What does the higher self want you to know about this? The discord and home. Courage. I think that this is, for some, this may not resonate for all of you. So only take this if it fits. I'm not telling some of you to do anything. So it's like your decision and your choice. Always listen to your intuition. But for some of you, this is courage to either, there's something that needs to be brought to light. So for some, it's to walk away. For some of you, it's to kind of bring some kind of resolution or healing to some kind of situation, communicate, to open up and speak your truth. Whatever it is, there's something here about acknowledging the truth and being able to see things in a clear light. About something in the home and maybe something in a relationship for some of you. I'm going to leave that there just because I feel like it's going to resonate differently for different people. But take that as it is. Take that how it resonates with courage, discord, and home. What does that mean to you? Where is it in the home or within some kind of conflict within the home? Do you feel like you need to have courage? And that's going to translate differently for different people. So I'll leave that there. Okay, message from Spirit for Aquarius. Wow, how beautiful is that? Faith and peace. So again, faith is about, surrendering something to Spirit and how it's going to come about, how something is going to come together, how something is going to form because it's your destiny, because it's meant to be, because you are always being guided onto the right path. You are always being led to the right path. And by embodying that and accepting that truth, we can have inner peace. We can settle down, we can surrender and know that we're not alone and that we don't have to do everything ourselves. I'm also hearing that if there's something you need assistance in or help in, to ask for Spirit to send you someone or some kind of assistance in something. So if there's for example, if you need someone to help you with something in the legal world, send me a really good lawyer, help me find someone, guide me to the right person, guide me to someone that will help me resolve this issue. So that kind of thing, kind of ask for assistance, send me to this right, counsel, whatever it is. Know that you're not alone in that, and that you will be guided to the right things, right information, right resources, all that beautiful stuff. Okay, let's go into how is the earth supporting Aquarius here. Celebrate differences and shift your energy. So I think that here with the celebrate your differences, this is also about you kind of accepting people again for who they are, accepting what people are able to do and what they're not. And if something is starting to shift out of your world, just know that there's going to be something more in alignment that's going to come in here for you. And we had that message earlier in your tarot, where you might feel like something is just not resonating with you anymore. There may be a group, a community, something where you're seeing there's a difference between us. And over time, it's starting to become more and more dissonant. And as your energy shifts on the inside, so too will the energy shift on the outside. So just know that that's kind of coming in here for you as well. But you are being supported. You're not going to be left without. Okay. Message from your ancestors. Lead. So some of you are really being called to step into your leadership position. And a lot of you maybe, since this is in your ancestor position, I'm kind of feeling like some of you are going to be the first in your family to do something. Maybe it's the first in your family to, kind of break some kind of pattern, some kind of, toxic behavior or just something, some cycle or something. I feel like a lot of you are setting the tone for a different way of doing something. Maybe there's a paradigm shift and you're kind of leading the way. You're leading people to that. You're helping people change their mind. You're helping people to see a different perspective. You're teaching people how to really embody something. So I feel like a lot of you are changing it's like you're really changing the vibe of something in your family is what I'm seeing here. And you're going to be the first one to do it, and you may find that like everyone's kind of looking at you like, what are they doing? This is so different from what we do, and I feel like standing in your power, again, that courage, standing in your power, standing in your inner truth is going to lead the way, following that intuition. And that may also be this energy as well in a bigger scale. Discord in home can actually be something on a bigger scale. So not necessarily like a fight in the home, but this could be where something that we learned from our home or something that we learned in our family where we're seeing it's not working, where there's some kind of dissonance. This does not match up with my beliefs. This does not match up with what works in our life. Or I notice that we do this in our family and it always ends up in this kind of toxic cycle and pattern. And I'm going to be the first one to break it. And yeah, not everyone's going to agree with me and people are going to have their opinions about it, but I don't care. This is what I think. And I'm going to follow my inner truth and I'm going to go in this direction. And you may be surprised at how many people follow you or how many people kind of look at you and be like, you can do that? Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, you could totally do that, because it is, sometimes some things do need to change. Some things do need to kind of shift in a different direction. So you may be the one to do that in your family. Maybe some of you are. Message from your future self. Focus. Yeah. So focusing on what you do want, what you want to create and kind of diligently working on that. I kind of feel like you're already doing that. I really get the sense that a lot of you are working very, very hard. And I kind of feel like there's this one single goal that you are very focused on. There's something very specific and that focus is going to take you really, really far. So a beautiful reading, Aquarius. You have a lot shifting and happening for you, and I'm so excited for you. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Aquarius.